To all who listen to this happy pod, welcome. My name is Noah Parker, and welcome to my world of wonder, where I am joined by my beautiful wife and co-host, Mrs. Adriana Parker.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday indeed. Welcome to today's episode of Noah Parker's World of Wonder,
Yes.
where last week Adriana and I discussed, we each talked about our must-do things in each park in Walt Disney World.
Yes.
And today we're going to be doing the opposite of that.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about, and it's not really the things that we
hate necessarily.
Yeah, exactly. It's just things if we don't end up doing them, we're not missing out. There are a couple things on there where I'm yeah, no, that's on a, I would never say hate.
Yeah,
I would never say hate.
Yeah.
But that is there's going to be things where I'm that is definitely on a, yeah, no, I'm good.
Exactly.
Most of it's going to be if we don't get to it, it is what it is. But a couple of them are yeah, no.
Yeah, and these are our opinions.
Absolutely, yes.
So please don't just take everything for a grain of salt, and you can have different opinions than us. That's totally fine.
Yeah, for sure. We actually kind of have a lot of news stuff to do today as well. So this particular first segment where we just talk about Disney is going to be kind of quick, I think.
Okay. That's fine.
Not super quick,
yeah.
but yeah. We unified on this one. Last time we each talked about the things that we must do. This week we came up with one list that both of us are totally cool with not doing. So that'll speed it up a little bit too, and then I'm excited to get into the neck of the woods, Mickey's neck of the woods.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
cool.
There's kind of a lot there's a lot of things that have been announced. There's a couple things that happened.
Yeah,
so
I know what you're
yes
about.
So without any further ado, let me share the show notes with you so you can follow along as well. But we'll jump straight into it.
Awesome.
As soon as I get these sent over to Adriana. Which I meant to do before we got started, and then I forgot. So, all right, it should be on its way. We are diving in. So last week we're literally doing opposite of last week. So last week we started in Magic Kingdom and we went in order of parks opening, and this time we're going in reverse order of parks opening. So we're starting in Animal Kingdom and working our way to Magic Kingdom, which was mostly because it was really easy for me to pick things in Animal Kingdom that I can miss and not really feel bad about.
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom was a lot harder, where I'm obviously I want to do everything, but
as you can tell, Animal Kingdom is his favorite.
It is definitely my least favorite park.
Yes,
below the water parks even. So it is what it is. But the same category. So we're gonna be talking about a ride, a show, and a food item or restaurant that we in this case don't particularly care for. Starting off with the ride in Disney's Animal Kingdom. The ride that we are totally okay missing is Cali River Rapids. And that ride is just okay.
I've never even ridden it, and you've told me that I should just be okay with it because it's exactly or maybe even less exciting than the one that I've been on in Elitch Gardens here in Denver. So I
would say theming wise, it's probably a little more exciting.
Yeah, but it's just
you literally go there to get soaked. That's what I have never been on Cali River Rapids and not ended up soaked.
Wow. So literally everyone gets soaked.
I don't know if everyone does, but I always have.
That's funny.
And it's different than Tiana's Bayou Adventure, where I got wet the last two times. I mean, the only two times I've been on Tiana's, I've gotten wet. Cali River Rapids, I'm getting soaked.
Yeah.
Bad enough that when I went to Disney with mom and dad for my graduation trip in 2015, which was 10 years ago, something fun's coming up with that too. I'm not ready to announce anything. I don't know if we're gonna actually do any video or anything, but. So I'm doing something cool for my 10-year anniversary, 10-year high school anniversary thing, I guess, that I'm excited about. Anywho, but so we went to Disney for my graduation, and I think Animal Kingdom was our first day, and I was being stupid and didn't bring any other. I brought one pair of shoes with me. That is what spawned the whole bring more than one pair of shoes. I brought one pair of shoes with me, and we went on Kelly River Rapids. Like, it was our second or third ride we went on in Animal Kingdom, and we ended up just going back to the resort.
Dang.
Because we were drenched.
Yeah.
And my shoes did not dry out until I was back in Colorado. And that was the first day of our 5 or 6 day trip. So
Dang.
Kelly River Rapids gets me too.
Yeah, I feel like it would take a while to dry, huh?
Yeah, especially in Florida. It was, I don't remember when exactly it was. I want to say it was August.
Yeah, but the humidity doesn't help.
Yeah, no, humidity did not help.
Dang.
That
makes sense.
But yeah, so that is my ride. That's both of our ride that we are totally okay missing in Animal Kingdom. I don't think I have anything else to say about it.
No, we can move on.
Right on. Why don't you tell them what the show we're okay with missing is?
The show that we're okay missing is Birds of Flight. And it's mainly because it's outdoors and hot, but the birds are really cool.
They are. See, honestly, I think Birds of Flight is probably the reason that I am such a fan of the blue macaw, the blue and yellow macaw.
Nice.
It's such a beautiful bird, and it's the
Yeah,
only
it
place
is.
I've ever seen one in real life.
Nice.
And so
cool.
that's probably part of why I enjoy that bird so much.
I didn't even know
However,
that actually.
About what?
It was the blue macaws that you've seen, the only one that you've seen in Disney World.
Yeah. The only live blue macaw I've seen is in Disney World. And if we become millionaires one day, I'm gonna own one.
Oh my goodness.
But like, we're gonna have to have like a giant mansion where they have like basically a forest that they can play in, because I wouldn't want to keep that beautiful majestic animal inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really cool show where they like demonstrate like some of the training that they do with the birds, and they just show off different kinds of birds. But it is the only show, and it's of course it kind of has to be outside.
Yeah.
It's like the only show, like proper show in Animal Kingdom where you're sitting outside the whole time. And there's like no shade. It's like a completely open theater, as opposed to like I don't even know what the theater's called. In Hollywood Studios is the theater where they do Beauty and the Beast, which I should know what that theater is called.
I don't know.
But I don't off the top of my head. Anyway, that is like, it's outside.
Yeah.
But it has a roof, so there's shade at least while you're in there. Same thing with like Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. There's a roof over it. It's outside, but there's still a roof, so you get that
shade,
that shade. There's not one over the Birds of what is it? Birds of Flight show.
Do you feel like I would like it?
I think you would find the birds entertaining, but I think it would be one of those like you'll watch it once.
Yeah.
So like, okay, almost every single time I'm in Animal Kingdom, I have to go see Finding Nemo, Big Blue and Beyond. I think for you, Birds of Flight would be one of those that we see it the one time, and then you'd be like, yeah, I don't really need to do that again.
Okay.
Unless they announce that they got a new bird or something, then we'd be like, let's go see the new bird. But that doesn't happen terribly often. Excellent. And then our food, we chose a restaurant for this one. I chose Pizzafari. The thing with Animal Kingdom is that there really is kind of a lot of different things to eat, a lot of different options. But I feel like I've been to Pizzafari one time, and I don't think I'll really ever go back there, especially because Flame Tree Barbecue is there, and I like barbecue a lot.
Yeah.
And the pizza at Pizzafari is kind of
low quality.
Yeah.
Meh.
Like Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Oh man. I don't actually like Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I mean, I guess maybe I haven't had it in a really long time, so maybe it's just my nostalgic talking.
Probably. I don't know.
Nostalgia.
I guess I've never had Chuck E. Cheese pizza specifically, but like
really?
a Fun Center pizza in general is like just really doughy and like kind of over greasy and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just not a very quality pizza.
For sure.
Especially for the price point.
Oh yeah.
So you can skip pizza in Disney.
Pizzafari, nah.
Yeah. Flame Tree Barbecue is where
Do
it's
something
at.
else.
Go get some barbecue.
Yes.
All right. Honestly, that quickly takes us out of Animal
yeah.
Kingdom.
Now we are in Hollywood Studios. So our first ride that we say that you can miss is Alien Swirling Saucers.
Yeah, and this is the first one that really fits into that whole. It's not that it's a bad ride. It's not that we hate it. It's just that I have never been disappointed going to Disney and not getting on this ride.
Yeah.
You know, whereas
I feel like the times that we've gone together, we went on it just because like there was no line or like
It killed time,
like,
and that's kind of a thing for me. Like if it's
funny.
killing time, if I'm riding it so I can kill time and not because I enjoy the ride,
you're like, okay,
it's gonna be on this list for me. Like it's not
funny.
a bad ride.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Like it's definitely aimed for just like the younger kids.
Yeah, and
so.
I'm really not like excited when I get to Hollywood Studios and be like, I'm gonna go get on alien swirling saucers. It's literally like we're walking by and we're like, happens to be a 5-minute wait. Let's just climb on real quick.
Exactly.
I guess when we went last year, I think we did, but it's because we got the Lightning Lane multi-pass.
Yeah.
And I think it was our burner ride for the day.
That makes
sense. Like,
for
those of you who are new to Lightning Lane multi-pass, you can pick 3 attractions at a time to have multi-pass, to have Lightning Lanes for. And it's like, once you've used the first one, you can start making changes with all the other ones. And so it's highly recommended that you get one really early on your day on just a random ride. And we call it a burner.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Something that's easy to get to, something that's easy to get on and get off of.
Yeah.
Get scanned in, boom. You can start making changes and you can get the ones you're really looking for. Yeah. And I think the last time we went, that was the situation we were in. That swirling saucers was our burner ride.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
So that's really the only reason we went on it, is so that we could scan in with it and get the ones we were looking for. And we still didn't even get the ones we were looking for because we really wanted. We bought it that day.
Yeah.
With the intent of going on Slinky Dog Dash.
Yeah.
And we never got it.
Yeah.
Twice, I think. I think 2 days of trying, we didn't get it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That
long story short, we can skip Alien Swirling Saucers.
Yeah, true.
Yes, and then the show that I'm totally okay with missing is Disney Junior Play and Dance.
Yeah, the just title itself says it,
Yeah.
Junior.
Exactly. And what I wrote next to it, the little note I wrote next to it is like, I may be a man-child, but that is just ridiculous.
There you go.
I don't know. It's like if we had kids, I could see myself going in there and like enjoying it through the eyes of our children. No, not me.
Yeah, not for like you or me.
Here's the stupid thing.
Let's go, babe.
If they had like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh my gosh.
I really liked Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah. So that's like a nostalgia.
It's a nostalgia thing, yeah. But it is what it is. Not Disney Junior. No, they're like weird, like Doc McStuffins and like other shows that I've never heard of before.
Oh yeah, same.
I think there's like Vampira or something like that. Yeah, lots of random stuff in there. Not my scene. Totally okay missing it. And this is probably the biggest one where it's like this is gonna vary, because if you are an adult, a Disney adult like us, but you do have children, like you might be fond of this because you're like, my kids get to run around and play while I kind of just sit.
Exactly, like a little break time.
Exactly. So yeah,
that's true. The next one.
Nope, you're good.
Sorry.
I did the wrong thing on my side, but it worked out.
Is food. So the food in Hollywood Studios, something that you can pass. We said Rosie's All American Cafe, because last time we went there, my poor husband had really bad heartburn, and it was not a fun night.
Yeah, Rosie's tried to kill me, guys. Not really. I don't blame them at all. It was me.
I mean,
here's the thing. It was our last day in Hollywood Studios for our honeymoon, and for lunch we had Ronto wraps.
Yeah.
I'm sure we ate like crap all day because like I have a bad habit of my last day in the parks, like I just eat all the things that I wanted to eat the whole trip but never ate the whole trip. And so I'm cramming all kinds of sugar and just bad things. And so the last thing we ate was a chili cheese dog from Rosie's, and I woke up later that night not being able to breathe because I had such bad acid reflux.
Yeah, that's so scary.
It was kind of scary, but I've learned my lesson since then. Yeah. I do not go hard on that kind of stuff anymore. If I have a Ronto wrap for lunch, I literally try to eat something super chill for dinner. Or if I plan on having a Ronto wrap at all, I'm like, we're going to drink a ton of water, first of all.
Yes.
Which also was, I think, a big change, too, between the first trip, and the second trip.
Yeah.
was that on the first trip I was drinking so much Coca-Cola because we were there for the 50th anniversary and they had the fancy 50th water Coke bottles and they were just really entertaining.
Water,
I literally drank Coke like water that whole I was 5-6 days that we were there for our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Nothing but Coke.
Yeah.
Occasionally some water.
Right.
And a lot of alcohol.
Yeah,
it was bad.
That makes sense.
Drinking more water would have probably saved me a terrifying night there, but yeah. And it's like, I don't know. It's not really Rosie's fault, but I will avoid it because of that bad memory, unfortunately, and that's my fault. I feel bad for Rosie because that's on me, but
yeah, exactly.
All right, we're going to move on into Epcot. We're going to talk about the ride we don't mind missing out on in Epcot.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's a hot take, guys. And this is the biggest. This does not mean we think it's a bad ride.
Yes.
This is the biggest one. This is the reason we added that disclaimer at the beginning.
Yes.
Frozen Ever After.
Mm-hmm.
Totally okay not riding it.
Yeah.
It's a really cute ride. It's really fun. I'm entertained every time I go on it. I still find myself missing Maelstrom, which is what that ride replaced. But mainly for me, it's like, it's really hard to get a lightning lane for it if you pay the extra money to get a lightning lane. And the queue for it is like always more than 85 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just too long for me to wait.
That's true.
It's specifically because of where it is in Norway. And like I think probably a good 20 minutes of that 85-minute wait is standing outside in the sun before you actually get inside.
That is very true. Yeah, there's not that much like indoor queue.
Yeah, the indoor queue for that is like really short.
It is.
Compared to some of the other rides. But I mean, it makes sense because they kind of crammed a really, really nice ride into a space that wasn't built for a ride that was expecting that much capacity, really.
Right.
And it's a really fun ride. Yeah, I really genuinely enjoy it, but like
same.
I will skip it 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Unless we happen to get a lightning lane or.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say like, yeah, I mean, I've gone on it once and I'm like content.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, obviously like we'd go again. Yeah, like you said, with like the lightning lane, if we have a lightning lane and all that stuff. So don't hate us in the comments. No,
for real.
But yeah, no, that's just our opinion.
Yeah. Okay. On to the show. Oh, we're already on your camera, so you can just talk.
Okay, so the show is Awesome Planet, and it's also probably another hot take.
A little bit.
But it just doesn't pique your interest specifically.
Specifically mine. I don't know. You've never said specifically you want to go see it, but I don't know.
Isn't that the one where it like makes you like super guilty?
That's what I've been told. I don't know. I've never been to it, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. It just makes you like.
It just talks about how horrible humans are for the planet, is what I've gathered from people talking about it.
I don't want to feel like all guilty after
right?
That.
I'm on vacation, especially. I don't know.
I'm on vacay, guys.
Right?
Leave me alone.
I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a try one time just to see what it's about. But yeah, not a lot to say there.
There you go.
Okay, now we're going to go on to probably the laziest one today, which is the food in Epcot. And it's, I don't think I've ever eaten anything in Epcot I don't like. I don't know.
I always say that, just like the the little taste, like
booths,
the
festival booths.
Yeah, like you weren't very fond of one, but you still like ate it. Like the last time we went to the Food and Wine.
It was the grilled cheese.
It's the grilled cheese. We were expecting like a grilled cheese.
Yeah,
sandwich.
because we didn't read it right, really, because it says grilled cheese, and below the description is literally like, basically you're just gonna eat cheese that was put on a hot plate.
And it was just like mixed with like sweet stuff, and it just didn't really. I mean, there's like good foods that like it's savory and sweet, and at the same time, and it tastes good. But I don't know, just something about that one was just a little off.
Yeah, I don't know. But I wouldn't even put that on the list, though.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because I'm glad I tried it. Like, I'm talking about things that I'm down to miss, and I wouldn't have been down to miss that. I'm happy I tried it. But I don't know.
Missing it.
I think we're just going to skip officially picking one.
Okay.
for
That's
Epcot
fine.
because there's so much going on in
That's
Epcot
true.
that like
And the food's delicious.
everything is rotating because of the festivals.
Yeah.
So like there's always something new to try. And like,
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
food's really good.
I guess
so.
if I was to pick one, I would say I wouldn't be hurt not going to the American Adventure restaurant because it's literally just burgers.
Mm-hmm. When there's like
I
a
love
whole
me a
platter,
burger.
I know, a whole platter of
Yeah,
cuisine.
you can get like that's my thing. Like I can get cuisine from all over the world. I can get a burger just
Every
about
day,
anywhere
yeah.
else.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's the one I would put on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay with not getting a burger at Epcot. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Which
cool.
rounds us out and brings us to
Magic
Kingdom.
Kingdom. So your turn, my turn.
I think it's your turn.
Okay. So our ride that we picked was the Dumbo ride. Because apparently there are 3 versions of this ride in Magic Kingdom, and this is the worst one.
Yeah, no. I'm being honest here. Like, yes, Dumbo is like the OG, so it's got that going for it. But Dumbo, Flying Carpets of Aladdin, and the Astro Orbiters are all the same freaking ride.
That makes sense.
And my favorite one is the Astro Orbiters.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm terrified of heights. That doesn't make any sound logic there.
It's just space related.
But
it's
I think that's all it is for me. It's space. It's on top of something. It's fun. It's fancy. And then Aladdin, Aladdin's the magic carpet, makes sense for you to be riding. I think the problem for me is that it doesn't make sense to be inside of Dumbo.
Yeah.
Makes sense to be inside of a rocket. Makes sense to be flying on top of carpet. Does not make sense to be inside of Dumbo.
That's true. That's true.
No, but I don't know. I think I just enjoy Aladdin more than Dumbo. I've watched Aladdin several times. I've watched Dumbo maybe 5 times in my entire life.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's one of the 3 copies in the same park, and it's not even the best one. It's not even second.
There we go.
So that's Dumbo
I
for
never
you.
even went on it, so I don't really care for it much.
Okay, yeah.
So
I mean, honestly, like
yeah,
Astro Orbiters,
like it's the same.
that's what I would
exactly.
choose.
Yeah.
Which kind of is it really funny because I've been complaining about things that have queues
It's actually
outside.
the first ride I've ever ridden, right?
In your current era, yes.
In my current era, yeah.
I don't know when you were a kid what you rode and what you
Yeah,
didn't
I know.
ride, but yes, it is the very first ride. No, because
But
we started in Hollywood Studios on our honeymoon. It was the first ride in Magic Kingdom you went
It
on.
was the first ride on Magic Kingdom, yeah.
Yeah, the first ride you ever went on, not ever, but the first ride in your common era,
Yeah.
in your present era that you ever rode in Disney World was
Hollywood Tower of Terror.
yeah, Hollywood Tower of Terror, the Tower of Terror. Well, I don't know what you
Mhm.
just made me say, but it was the wrong thing. Anyway, we're getting to the show. Here we go. This is another reason. Like, this does not mean we don't think it's good. This does not mean we don't like it. It's Mickey's PhilharMagic. And the only reason it's the one that got this list here is because I don't know if me and you have gone to it. But we've seen just about every other show in Magic Kingdom together at least once. And I just think it's funny. We should have seen it already, right? If we cared. But evidently we don't, so we haven't.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, I really enjoy the show, but like, it's probably in the back. It's like the furthest back in my mind.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think Hall of Presidents kind of fits that bill a little bit for us too, where we've never seen Hall of Presidents, but
yeah, I don't think I want to after seeing videos of like
maybe
people sleeping through them.
Maybe
and
it's
stuff.
both of them. I will definitely be seeing Hall of Presidents in April.
Yeah.
Because we wrote a skit that involves it. That's
funny.
the only reason I'm going to be seeing it, because I wrote
That's
something
true.
about it.
That's true.
But yeah, I really like Mickey's PhilharMagic. I really do. It's just, again, it's always in the back of my mind. It's like one of the last things on my checklist in my head when we're there.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? What are we going to ride? So
Yeah.
I'm okay missing it. All right.
Okay, so
round
then
us out here.
Food in Magic Kingdom. Like how in the note it says Adriana hates the turkey legs.
Well,
Blaming
when
me,
we were
putting
writing
me
the-
under the bus.
When we were writing the episode, you just said like turkey leg, the turkey leg,
I
like
know.
so many times. I'm like, we got to give more than a turkey leg here. And then
I don't know. I just
you haven't even had one, have you?
no. But you've told me that like you just don't like it, and it's like a hot take kind of, because
I don't
there are
think
people
it's a
who
hot
love
take.
it.
I know there's people who love it, but I don't think that that's a hot take. I think most people are like,
It's like
turkey
a
leg is
OG
super
thing.
overrated.
It's like an OG thing though.
It is, but
Mm.
it's super overrated.
Yeah, I bet.
It's really hard to eat it,
Yeah,
especially in any kind of timely fashion.
I know.
Like,
yeah, it's like huge.
Yeah.
And
it's
I don't know,
it's
just, that's why I don't like it.
that's fair.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that wraps that up.
Sad.
That's enough said, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can try it someday.
We'll try one. I don't know. The thing is, they're like
I don't even
15
know.
bucks.
I know, like I don't want to pay $15
Yeah,
for
it's not
just-
worth it to me. So like, you're gonna have a
Yeah.
hard time convincing me to get it just so you can try it, because it's gonna end up in the
nah.
trash can. I almost guarantee it.
Yeah, nah.
Oh man. Well, that's our list of things we're totally okay missing in all
Yes.
4 parks in Walt Disney World.
Let us know what yours are.
Oh, why you gotta see that when I switch to my camera?
Let us know what yours are.
Yes, tell us how your list differs from ours, or how we have similarities, things that you agree with. Again, this is strictly our opinions. We're not here to argue. We're not here to debate. If you disagree with us, just simply say like, that is one of my must-dos, and leave it at that.
Yeah, yes, there we go.
We
Yeah,
don't need
be
attitude.
rude. We don't need that attitude.
We're not here for that. We're not here to tell you you're wrong.
We don't need
You don't need to come here to
access.
tell us we're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Which brings us to what's going on in Mickey's neck of the woods. I'm proud of it. I really am.
That's good.
We have some things to discuss today. And we've even updated, if you're watching the video, you'll notice. If you're listening, you won't notice any difference, because you're just going to be hearing us talk about it and not seeing anything. But if you are watching us on the YouTubes, you'll notice that we have moved things around a little bit. And this shows up in the middle of the screen now, if it will stay on anyway.
I don't know why that cord does that thing.
I don't either. All right, so here we go. We've got some things to discuss today. First of all, we have a post from Disney Food Blog. Yet again, if you guys don't follow Disney Food Blog, you probably should go do that. AJ and the team are really, really awesome. And they post things like this that help you like keep track of the goings on in the parks.
All the news.
So this particular post is what's coming to Magic Kingdom. First, we have the Villains Land, which is not yet determined, announced when it will be opening, but the construction is expected to begin this year.
That's really exciting. That's kind of like what you've been wanting for a while. I feel like it just kind of point of view of villains, maybe.
But sort of, yes,
Kind of.
it's in the right direction. I really want like point of view of villains from Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I'll take
We'll
what I
start
can
with-
get.
start
If I
there.
can get there, we'll start there.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting a new parade in summer of this year. It's called Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away. I believe that's in Magic Kingdom. Oh, they didn't say specifically, so that's going to be... Oh, this is what's coming to Magic Kingdom, so of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. That was stupid. Okay, yes. So this parade will be coming
It's like
based on the fact that
you
it says
say
Dream the
Magic
Night
Kingdom.
Away. Disney Starlight makes me feel like it is a nighttime parade. I'm pretty confident that is the case. And kind of like a new iteration, a new take, I guess, modern take on like the Main Street Electrical Parade, which is one of my favorite parades to ever happen in Walt Disney World. Then we've got the parade will be brought to life by the magic of the Blue Fairy, who had something to... I think she was in Wishes as well, so that's really cool that they're bringing her back for this.
Yeah.
There will also be a Moana themed float
That's cool.
and parade costumes
Nice.
are going to look like they were, quote, kissed by starlight. That's pretty cool. I want one of those. We've got the Car Theme Land coming sometime in the next year or so. Expected to begin construction this year as well. They're going to have 2 attractions. We've kind of already talked about this, so I'm kind of going to just breeze through it really quick. We're going to get the kiddie aimed ride, and then the new, like, what I'm assuming is basically Radiator Springs Racers, but on a rally course. So that'll be interesting.
Nice.
Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America are closing to make way for Cars Land, and they have still not told us when they're closing it, so we'll find out eventually. I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Yeah, same with the Liberty Square Riverboat.
Yeah, it's on the
closing.
I was gonna say it's in the same boat.
That's
Horrible. Anyway, we got a new Pirates of the Caribbean tavern coming late 2025, so hopefully before Christmas.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that because there's like no like real dining on that side of the park right now, so that'll be nice to have like an actual place to dine over there.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have some fun cocktails and souvenir mugs like the Skull mug coming. And then McKim's Mile House is a Disney Vacation Club lounge that just opened in Magic Kingdom, and I have no idea where it is because I'm not a DVC member. So if you are a DVC member, I don't know how you find it, but go look for it.
There you go.
And then Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is reopening in 2026, so we've got a little bit of time before we get that back. But I'm hoping with such a long refurb that we're getting updated tracks, because the tracks aren't bad there, but hopefully they took them all out, so I'm assuming they're getting some kind of remachining done to them, and then also some new effects added in, I hope.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So right on. Then we got some fun news from Bob Iger, who said, it's quoted as saying, "I'm going to ask our creative team to make some short form videos of Figment." So Figment from Journey into Imagination with Figment is going to be getting some kind of content, I'm assuming on Disney Plus.
Interesting.
Which is going to be freaking cool.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that was posted by Walt Disney World, Instagram, and two others, probably Disney itself and another, I don't know, some other one. Then we have Disney Animation. Pixar and Disney have announced Coco 2.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, it is officially in the works. That's about all we've got right now.
Huh.
Could be coming out in 27, could be coming out in 26, could be coming out in 2030. Who knows?
That's cool.
But Coco 2 is in the
for
works.
that.
I'm curious like what the storyline is going to be, but I'm really excited for it. I assume Mama Coco is probably like muerto, and he's going to go visit Mama Coco. But I don't know.
That's cool.
In more direct news, like active news, I guess I would say, Disney has made changes to rope drop. Oh, I guess I could kind of let some of these play out a little bit, but I have to read the stuff under him. So
Made what?
they made changes to rope drop at Magic Kingdom. So if you qualify for early theme park entry, basically if you're a theme park guest at Walt Disney World, you're staying on property, you can enter the parks 30 minutes before opening and access select attractions. So what is new? Disney Food Blog. I'm quoting this directly from Disney Food Blog's Instagram post. Thank you, AJ and team. All right. What's new? Now early entry guests can get in line for a ride even if it doesn't open early. So basically, like, I think Tomorrowland opens early for early entry, and that's like it. Maybe Adventureland. But basically, like, you can't really ride anything early. This change made it so that you could you could get in line for Tiana's
and just get out
and just wait that half hour for the park to actually open. And then you could be first in line for it. The example they gave was Tron Light Cycle Run doesn't open until 9 a.m., but early entry guests can queue up before then and even store their belongings in the locker as early as 8:45.
Oh, wow.
So that's 15 minutes before the park actually opens, before the ride opens. So that's really cool. And then it says, but the rope drop line for Tron was still super long. I guess that wasn't super important information to have there. But yes, lots of crowds. You can basically get in line for things. I don't know if I'm misreading that, but I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to try it out, check it out, and see what it looks like, because I'll be a resort guest in just a couple of weeks here. But I don't know. Like, that's kind of weird. They say, I'm assuming it's like any ride, but I guess it might only be in Tomorrowland. So like, it's like Tron doesn't open with early entry, but like I guess the Tomorrowland Speedway does, and maybe Space Mountain, but I don't know.
Okay.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
Based on this, it looks like you can't get through Liberty Square, so maybe it's not everything. So maybe my example was wrong. I don't know. I should have just read theirs, but oh well. Next up, this is like the breaking news thing, guys. This is a big thing. If you're not watching, and
I feel like everyone should know this.
yeah, if you don't know this, head over to Disney Food Blog, where they kind of, I don't know how much they've covered recently. I'm gonna jump on their page when we're done here to look at it. But there was a fire on Walt Disney World property right behind the France Pavilion in Epcot.
It's crazy.
It was put out. So the Disney Food Blog posted it about 7:00 Eastern time.
Yeah.
My mom was at the International Gateway at Epcot, which is less than. Okay, it's probably about.
She was
300
there.
yards, maybe 400 yards
so
away.
She was like evacuated and everything?
No.
Oh.
She was there 2 hours before.
Oh, that happened.
She was there at 5,
Wow.
and this was posted at 7.
Oh, wow.
So they had left. They were already back home, I think, actually.
Dang, that's crazy.
So, yeah, she was right there.
Yeah.
And if she had just waited a little bit, she could have got some good pictures for us. But instead, we'll just borrow Disney Food Blogs on their Instagram. It's fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was confirmed behind France and Epcot. The buildings in France were evacuated. Nobody was hurt as far as we are aware at the moment. And I think there's more of that. There's another one up here somewhere. Yeah. Another post, Rides for Fun Magic on Instagram posted a video or a photo of when they saw the smoke, and it looks like, yeah, they're in France. So they were in the park.
What caused it yet? Or?
I have not seen anything to that effect yet, but I will look at that in just a second.
I feel like maybe like some sort of just like, I don't know, oven, like cooking, the problem happened.
I don't think so, because it wasn't like in a building. It was like behind. It was like in the open space behind the France Pavilion. So it wasn't the building specifically, but it was like close enough that they had to evacuate them. So I don't know. I'm gonna save this one for next episode. What's coming to Animal Kingdom, because that's along just like Magic Kingdoms.
Okay.
But we will take this little look-see here a little closer at Villains Land, because we Disney Food Blog and other people, and me because of Disney Food Blog, noticed that there appears to be a Villains themed roller coaster coming to Villains Land.
That's cool.
I don't know if I can zoom in here. Can I? Yeah. Right there. They're pointing to it. It looks like a little roller coaster of some kind.
Oh, yeah.
Looks super fun. This concept art, I don't think specifically shows it, but also this concept art is like the blue sky concept art, because there's no way this is going to look exactly like this. But look up here, you can see like what looks to be a rickety old track.
That's so cool.
Yeah. On a dragon over here. That's cool. Maleficent, I believe. Yeah. And it's just like new concept art for it, really. And it's all really, really beautiful concept art. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not going to read all that right now. There we go. Oh, that's the same picture from before.
Nice.
And then the track up there that they pointed out.
Definitely looks like a roller coaster.
Then there's stuff happening here, but I don't have a way to patch the audio through. So, again, if you're not following Disney Food Blog on Instagram, go follow Disney Food Blog on Instagram, because you'll get the latest news, updates on things happening, things coming, and especially food.
Yeah.
Who'da thunk?
Right?
Yeah. And we also learned recently that Disney Food Blog owns All Ears Net. Yeah. Those are our two favorite Disney YouTube channels. So
that's true.
Kind of cool that they're linked together, I suppose you could say. But yeah, that wraps it up.
Yeah.
For What's Going On in Mickey's Neck of the Woods. And now it's time for games. Mini game with Adriana. Last week I played 20 questions with Adriana, and after probably like 35 questions, she finally guessed that I was a stormtrooper. So I don't know. I didn't count. I wasn't keeping track.
I don't know. Do you want me to actually keep track this time?
No, I don't really care. No? I mean, if you want to, you can. I'm not going to stop you from keeping track. But
I'll keep track, but then if you go over 20, then it's fine. You can just still keep going. Okay.
You have the thing already?
Yes.
Am I a person?
No.
Am I a place?
No.
Are you a thing?
Yes.
A thing. Are you a...
No, this is the fourth question already.
Yeah.
I guess I should just hold my fingers.
Are you something from Disney?
Yes.
Are you a piece of merchandise?
No.
Interesting. Not merchandise. Are you something that is for sale? At all? Maybe. I don't know what that means. Are you related to a ride?
No.
Are you related to one specific park?
No.
Are you a transportation method?
No.
Are you something that is used?
No.
No. Are you something people look at?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not in one specific park.
No. I guess the thing, person, place, thing, it might be confusing you. Ask me if I'm a, like, I don't know, character, I guess. Because I'm a character, but I don't think my character is a person necessarily.
Okay, I guess I would have said yes.
Yes, to a person?
Yes.
Okay,
person,
sorry,
place, or
my
thing,
bad.
like, are the three categories. Like, those are
Yeah,
the base
okay.
jumping off points. So you led me super astray already.
Sorry.
So you're a character.
Yes.
But your character doesn't have merch.
I might.
Okay, your character might have merch. Are you a meet and greet character?
No.
You're not a meet and greet character.
No.
So you can't meet this character.
No.
Are you certain?
Yes. Wait, let me just double check real quick.
Are you from a movie?
Yes.
Are you from... an animated movie?
Yes. Okay, I lost track of my questions already.
You're from an animated movie. You don't think there's a meet and greet character for this person?
No, not in Disney World.
Are you certain?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you an animal?
No.
Are you a human?
No.
Are you a robot?
Yes.
Are you Wall-E?
Yes. Good job.
Nice.
Am I right though about that?
Technically.
Technically, because there's no meet and greet. There's no like
Yeah, no. Not
park or
Not-
anything.
by that definition. No, there's not.
Yeah. So it's
Nice.
Pixar.
Nice.
Yeah. There you go. You got it.
That is actually tough because since it is Wall-E specifically, like does make it tricky between like, are you a thing or a person?
Yeah, exactly. Right? Because I don't know if you count a robot as a person. It's a thing. It's a machine.
Depends on the robot, you know, like C-3PO is a humanoid robot.
Okay.
I would consider him a person.
Yeah.
Like R2D2, well, he has personality, so I would say person.
That's hilarious.
Because the personality is what makes them a person.
I guess that's true.
I
Wally
don't
has
know.
personality.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, you got it. Good job.
I think it was within 20. I don't know though.
No, I think it's a little bit more than 20.
I don't think so. I think once you go back and readjust everything, because
Okay,
it doesn't
fine.
matter.
That's
It doesn't
true.
matter.
That's true, I guess.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Noah Parker's World of Wonder. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it for you. If you do enjoy it, make sure you leave a rating wherever you're listening or watching today's episode. Share it with your friends, your family,
Your pets,
your boss,
your therapist.
and whomever is standing next to you on the elevator at this
Yes.
moment. Probably nobody.
Oh, there you
If
go.
you're driving on the highway to work, like Like show it to the guy in the car next to you.
Just be like, hey.
Yeah, so make sure you follow us on our social media pages. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Noah Parker's World of Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
We do live stream every Monday night at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain Time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and
I don't know what the other one is.
7? I think it's only 1 hour.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm.
I need to go to bed. It's nap
know,
time.
right?
Yeah, so one, and then Pacific Time.
Yes.
Whatever.
That's Mountain Times, 8 p.m.
Mountain Time. 8 p.m. Mountain Time.
Mm-hmm.
Not converting.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, of course, it's available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts the following morning, which is a Tuesday. And it is available at 6 a.m. So as soon as you get up for work,
There
unless
you go.
you're on the East Coast and you get up before 8 a.m. for work, it's ready for you the
Nice.
second you're ready to go.
Awesome.
You got anything you want to add?
Nope, I don't think so.
Right
this coming Wednesday, I guess, we're
Oh, yeah. Game night this Wednesday.
doing game night.
Again, 8 p.m. live streamed on YouTube,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mountain Time.
Last week we didn't. We said that, and it did not happen. But I'm sorry, guys. It was spring break, and it was your day off and my day off, and we just wanted
we were
to,
pretty wore out. We just wanted to just not, so we didn't.
We were in Denver.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
There you go. Take us out.
All right. Well, everyone, let the wonder take hold.